Have you ever wondered, what if everything we've been told about aliens was only part of the truth? For nearly 80 years, what if the truth was hidden in secret government files? For decades, governments denied everything. Then, something changed. Thousands of classified documents. The question was no longer, did people see something? The real question became, what exactly did they see? To answer that, we must travel back to 1947. July 1947. Everything changed in a small desert town called Roswell. At first, it looked like an ordinary day, until something strange fell from the sky. A local rancher discovered strange debris, scattered across the ground. The material looked unlike anything he had ever seen before. Unsure what it was, he contacted the authorities. Within hours, the US military arrived. The entire area was sealed off immediately. No one knew why the military reacted so quickly. Then, a newspaper headline shocked the entire country. The headline claimed the military had recovered a flying disc. Within minutes, the story spread across America. People couldn't believe what they were reading. Had humanity finally found proof of something beyond Earth? But then, everything changed again. Only one day later, the military changed its story. They now claimed it wasn't a flying disc. According to officials, it was only a weather balloon. Most people accepted the explanation, but others never did, because one question still had no answer. More than 40 years later, another military encounter would make the Roswell mystery seem even stranger. December 1980. This time, the mystery moved from America to England. Near two military air bases, something unusual appeared. Soldiers noticed strange lights moving through the forest. At first, they thought it was an aircraft crash, but when they got closer, nothing looked normal. The object hovered silently above the ground. It made no engine noise. Then, it suddenly moved away. The soldiers stood there, unable to explain what they had just witnessed. And this time, it wasn't ordinary civilians making the claim. It was trained military personnel. One officer later claimed he walked closer to the mysterious object. The closer he got, the brighter it became. He described it as a small triangular craft. Its surface appeared smooth and metallic. He even reported strange symbols on its side. According to his account, the symbols looked unlike any known language. Then, the object suddenly lifted into the air. Within seconds, it disappeared into the night sky. Years later, the incident became known as the Rendlesham Forest Mystery. Even today, people still debate what really happened that night. But 17 years later, an event witnessed by thousands of people would make the mystery even bigger. March 13th, 1997. The city of Phoenix was about to witness history. Thousands of people looked up at exactly the same time. Above them, a line of bright lights appeared. The lights moved silently across the sky. There was no engine sound. Some witnesses believed it was one enormous object. Others believed they were separate lights flying together. News stations began receiving hundreds of phone calls. The Phoenix lights had become one of the biggest UFO sightings in history. But was it really an alien spacecraft? Or was there another explanation waiting to be discovered? The US military eventually responded. Officials said the lights were military flares. The flares were dropped during a training exercise. For many people, that explanation made sense. But not everyone was convinced. Some witnesses insisted the giant object appeared before the flares. According to their accounts, the object blocked out the stars. Others reported it moved without making a single sound. Even today, people still disagree about what happened. The Phoenix lights remain one of history's greatest aerial mysteries. But what happened next didn't come from eyewitnesses. It came from inside government archives, thousands of secret documents, hidden for decades. The mystery didn't end in the sky. It continued inside government archives. For decades, many believed the government was hiding something. Then, thousands of documents became public. These files came from the Central Intelligence Agency. People expected proof of alien visitors, but the documents told a different story. Most reports described unexplained sightings. Some cases were eventually explained. Others remained unsolved. An unexplained report does not automatically mean aliens. If the CIA never confirmed alien spacecraft, then why do scientists still take the search for extraterrestrial life seriously? For scientists, the biggest question has never been UFOs. The real question is, can life exist somewhere else? Our galaxy alone contains hundreds of billions of stars. Many of those stars have planets orbiting around them. Some of those planets may even contain water. And where liquid water exists, life becomes more possible. That's why scientists continue searching the universe. Projects like SETI listen for signals from deep space. So far, no confirmed alien signal has ever been detected. But the search has never stopped. If scientists still haven't found proof, Why does the Pentagon continue investigating unidentified objects? In recent years, the conversation changed completely. Governments stopped using the term UFO. Instead, they introduced a new name, because not every unexplained object is necessarily a flying saucer. Many sightings turn out to have ordinary explanations, but not every case is solved. Some military pilots reported objects they couldn't identify. Radar systems also detected unusual targets. Investigators collected every piece of evidence, but even today, there is no publicly verified evidence that aliens have visited Earth. So, after Roswell, Rendlesham Forest, Phoenix Lights, CIA files, and years of scientific research, one question still remains. After decades of investigations, one question still remains unanswered. Are we truly alone in this enormous universe? Scientists believe the universe is simply too vast to ignore the possibility of life elsewhere. But possibility is not proof. To this day, no publicly verified evidence proves that extraterrestrials have visited Earth. Yet, the search continues. Every new telescope looks a little farther into the cosmos. Every new mission brings humanity one step closer to the answer. Maybe, one day, we will discover that life exists beyond Earth. Or maybe, the greatest discovery will be realizing how rare our own planet truly is. Until that day, the mystery remains unsolved. So, what do you believe? Were these sightings secret military technology, natural phenomena, mistaken observations, or something we've never understood? Perhaps the biggest mystery isn't whether aliens exist. Perhaps it's how much of the universe we still haven't explored. Because every night, when we look up at the stars, the universe stays completely silent. And sometimes, silence can be the biggest mystery of all. If you want to explore this mystery in even greater detail, including secret government programs, famous pilot encounters, Area 51, the Fermi Paradox, and the latest scientific discoveries, subscribe now and watch the next episode, because the truth may still be out there.